It would be sick to coach Michigan State. Purdue is so good for you, Mace. I mean, it doesn't really it might not make sense for us too after the cycle of recruiting and stuff. Look at how my helmets look. I did. I don't really understand how I'm ahead of you, but... I mean, I kicked Ohio State's ass. That helped, but... Michigan lost this week.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys...
Close games are fun.
During your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example.
Are you watching, Mace?
Learn their voice and lead the team, but every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Oh, yeah, nice.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Stands in and takes the hit.
Good break up.
Wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once.
I should have just tried balancing it. Chick was so good against Ohio State.
And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played...
And they're ranked 23 Stadium Pulse. What? Okay. Wasn't really anticipating that today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week.
And my best O-lineman's hurt.
Change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
It's going to be me. I've got Frank Nash.
On first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands. It's Huffman. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Hoffman was a good pick.
They're down to the 20. First and 10. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Oh, I could have turned that up.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Caught near the sticks. It's Dennis. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in third and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up first and goal.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to
And
the
Chick
goal
just got
line.
hurt on that.
The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in.
And my fucking fullback didn't block.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The Spartans backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one
Oh, no way.
no gain.
Torn Peck. He's out the rest of the year.
Defense started the football game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the
That
tone.
is unbelievable.
Run defense, forcing a negative play and putting their defense in a good spot.
Might as well stick with him. Makes his man miss.
Well, my season's over.
One tackle and picks up a few.
Dang it.
And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Are you fucking kidding me? Damn it.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
I can't fucking believe
Defense
that.
has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things
Vaughn, are you
started.
still here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get gifts for my girlfriend for Christmas.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Solid game.
I saw the torn pec, bro. Alright, that's
Actually,
the worst thing that could possibly
I think
happen.
that was an example of
Actually,
the
so
offensive
fucking
coordinator
cooked.
trying
My
to
fucking
pass
starting
the
quarterback.
trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know,
Is
you throw the ball
Terbert any good,
it's
or
incomplete.
is he
Now
ass?
you've set up
He's
3rd and
ass.
long.
At least your defense got stuff. That's good. Damn, those helmets are clean. My God.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! They wanted it
Rummy
all,
is so
and that
good.
is exactly what they got. They get set for the point as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Nice job of avoiding
Right there,
the sack
fucking
and
QB.
picking up a few on the run. Now on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Allen. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than
It'll be so fun when we have a new map to look at and stuff.
last play at 2nd and 10. Anderson with the carry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the
He might be right.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Good job by the coverage to stop the return man. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
This time on target. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Give to the running back.
I need a running back with some fucking speed.
With some juice.
Yeah.
You're running back with some juice. It's all about the juice, man. It's all about the juice.
Right back to the well. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone. They are looking to get one in here. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 40.
You can.
The offense is threatening. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Oh, they're after him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Drops it.
He dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3.
And I missed. Ah, me, man.
He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Allen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Got his man. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime.
I missed another field goal.
Missed it, no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Allen. Under fire. He'll off one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the 5.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for it all.
So that was a not pass interference.
That's not the way to start a drive. He managed a few yards on the return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Got his man. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Looking for a man. It's Allen. They'll run the screen. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down.
Oh my gosh. Not that too bad.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen. Going for 6. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs. And now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the 3rd play of this drive, 3rd down.
It's a seam wide open. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dennis. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter.
I am just getting screwed on the end of every single drive. I missed 2 field goals, and I've had 2 turnover on downs on the 1-yard line.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Should just be smoking these fucking Jets, and I'm not.
So 1st down will open up the final period. Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the wideout.
And somebody drops it. It's a perfect fucking throw.
Down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Looking to the end zone.
Yeah, he covered it. Thank you. Now it's going to go with you. No, you're not. I've got Frank Nash.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
The coach still thinks he was right.
He tore his pec. He got lit up on the 1-yard line on a RPO read. He got like just completely leveled and was immediately hurt. He had no wear and tear and then was immediately dead. Is there a where? I'll see after the game if I can find the replay of that play.
And at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 15 to UCLA. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that dropping back. It's Allen. Got a man. It's Collier.
There we go.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep.
Good coverage.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the...
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever.
He doesn't even touch the middle linebacker. What the fuck is my center doing?
We're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Dude, Sheldon, I honestly thought about getting some Meta Ray-Bans.
Really?
They are so freaking awesome.
This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. That is confidence in your arm strength. Look at the revolutions on that one as he zips it in there.
Confidence, arm arrogance, whatever you want to call it. You can tell he believed it. Put it right where he needed to. You got double coverage. You got to fit it in there. He believed, and he did.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Spartans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it.
No, they got it.
Down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but he caught it out of bounds. It's incomplete. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Addison. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Spartans.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field.
I just win one block, dude.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much. Breaks into the open. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Allen. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. And the defense settled in.
Wait, you got a touchdown that quickly? What the fuck?
Yeah, I got
Only
a
for a couple seconds.
rushing touchdown, yeah.
Nice.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Collier.
I really need a running back with some juice.
He has enough to move the chains. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games. We got a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
I wish my receivers have on the throws like these guys do.
Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Collier. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Snagged out of the air. The offense calls a timeout to stop the
And then they think they can win. Okay, that's the same.
That's fucking hard.
Down 21 points.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone,
This
knowing
is
where
that
to sit
bitch.
down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Allen. Pressure coming.
That's not intentional grounding.
Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fight.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the
Oh my
first
god,
down.
bro.
Mark it down at the 31-yard
They're gonna spike it. God.
He spikes it,
They
clock
won't let the
stops as
fucking
they
game
try to
end.
rally late. Back up now, here's 2nd and long.
I do want to win by 21 for that visit.
Wants to go up top.
That's an intentional grounding. All the fucking flag
Had
run.
to chuck it out of bounds.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity.
That's another one.
Moving forward.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into...
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff.
Hoffman had a
Understanding
huge
who's out there
game.
to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I can't view the play that he got murdered on, but